What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be making dinner together. We're gonna have a little date night. So I put in my Instagram story to vote for which video you wanted me to film next, whether it be cooking dinner or a tattoo tour, clearly. It's like basically 50-50 right now, and this is like 3 hours after posting it. So we're just gonna do the cooking one tonight since I have to cook dinner anyway, and then I'll just film the tattoo tour tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for being so helpful with that. And you can see the tripod set up behind me. It's like tilted. I'm just gonna film dinner and bring you guys along with me. You know, it's getting really legit when I put my glasses on. So I'm gonna be making like kind of like a veggie rice bowl for dinner. It's gonna be low key because I did this too late in the day and I haven't gone grocery shopping. So I think we're gonna do sweet potatoes I had cut up previously, and I have some green beans and maybe edamame if I feel like going that far. And we're just gonna do white rice. I do have frozen brown rice, but I'm saving it because that's like for when I'm desperate and don't feel like cooking. But yeah, sorry my hand's so shaky. And I'm gonna start cooking now. I just wanted to preheat the oven. So we're gonna do bake. And I like to set mine to like 400 because we're gonna roast some veggies. So to start off, I have sweet potatoes chopped up that I thawed earlier. Some of them are a little frozen still, but I think they'll be fine. And we're just gonna make it easier and put them in a bigger bowl. And then I'm gonna take olive oil and just drizzle a bunch on. Then my spice cabinet's up here. Actually, yeah, we're gonna take salt, fresh ground pepper. I'm gonna do adobo and paprika. Also, I'm holding you guys in my left hand, which might be more shaky, but it makes my hands cooking less shaky, so we'll see how that goes. Not completely convinced I'm gonna be able to grind this with one hand. No. Okay, I'm gonna grind this and I'm gonna set you guys down for a second. And I just grabbed a tablespoon. I'm gonna stir it up. And then I'm gonna add some green beans. So we're just gonna grab those out of the freezer. Pro tip, buy frozen vegetables instead of fresh ones. If you live alone like me and can't eat them fast enough. These tend to get a little crispy in the oven, which I actually really like. So I'm gonna add a bunch of them. I think I might need a little more oil just since I added those. And then it's okay that those are completely frozen too, because those are gonna cook so much faster than the sweet potatoes. That's why I did it like that. That was intentional. Actually, I think I'm gonna add some tilapia. I just remembered that I have some in here. Target brand. Are you surprised? And I'm just gonna use that. I'm gonna cook this tilapia in a pan, so that means I have to thaw it first. I just want to make sure the whole thing is thoroughly thawed. Okay. All right, so while that's thawing, I have the oven is done preheating, and I went ahead and lined this sheet tray with tinfoil. I know it's not sustainable. Please don't come for me in the comments. The way I look at it is the time that I would spend scrubbing that dish and having the water running or putting it in the dishwasher is more wasteful to resources, including the energy to heat that water and the water itself. So I just choose to do it this way. Plus it saves me money on my water bill, so I'm not scrubbing. So we're gonna take these. I'm just gonna set that there for a second. I feel like I'm doing everything, like looking through the camera. Do you guys know what I mean? Like I'm not actually looking at what I'm doing. So my hand-eye coordination is like non-existent. So I'm just gonna leave that like that for a bit. The oven is preheated, but I wanna get some other things moving before I go ahead and do that. So next we're gonna make some rice. So you're gonna do, wow, my hand's so shaky. You're gonna do 1.5 cups. And I only use a 1 cup measure for everything because I'm pretty good at just eyeballing it. I've been cooking for years. So if you need to use smaller ones, feel free. And then get that started on the stove. Then I'm gonna put a tiny bit of salt right in the water. And by a tiny bit, I mean like a tablespoon. And then I'm gonna turn the heat on that. We're just gonna set it to high to get it started boiling. And I'm gonna get a scoop of rice using the same cup. I don't mind doing it in the same cup because it's only water in there. And I mean, rice absorbs water, so it'll be fine. All right, and then I'm gonna seal this up. Once that boils, we're gonna pour it in, stir, and put a lid on it, and then lower the heat to low. So to season the fish, yikes, we are just gonna take Cajun seasoning. And this one's really old. If you happen to work with me at the Red and White, you'll recognize this packaging. Yep, took it right from the kitchen. My last day, I think it was Corey gave it to me. The next thing I'm gonna do is to prep the pan to cook the fish. So that's just about a medium size frying pan. And I'm just gonna douse it with oil. I'm not gonna preheat it yet, only because that fish only takes maybe 10 minutes to cook, 10, 11 minutes. And I still have 18 minutes left on this timer. So if I want everything to come out at the same time, I have to start this when there's like 11 minutes left on the timer. So I'm gonna start preheating that pan once I see that hit 12. So we have 5 minutes. I am going to have myself a drink, and this is the only one I have left of this. So yeah, we're just trying to get it out of the fridge. Remember the good old days when I said I was going to put you guys up on a tripod and then you just had to deal with my shaky hands for the rest of the video? So the timer just hit 12. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat this. We're gonna do like medium high. So like 6.5, I guess. And then that's gonna preheat, and then I'll drop the fish in there. Really quickly, I'm going to pop open the oven, and since the vegetables are about half done cooking, I'm gonna take them out and kind of give them a run through with the spatula and kind of like lift them up, and that helps prevent them from sticking. That being said, other than to flip them, don't open the oven to check it while it's cooking. You're letting all the heat out of the oven, which is just gonna mess with the temperature dispersion and the heat dispersion in there. So don't do that. Leave the oven closed. Okay. Alright, if you can hear me over the sizzle of this, the timer's about to go off, so I'm going to go ahead and I already turned the fish off because it was sizzling so much, and we're going to turn the rice off too. And then there's 10 seconds left on the timer. I'm going to pop the timer off. I'm going to take this right off the heat, and that should be fine. Cool. I just dropped my phone like 3 times, so shout out to whoever lets me have a phone. Oven is off. I don't know if this is gonna steam up. Take these out, and then I set up these right here. Basically just protects my countertop because I don't want to pay for that security deposit. Okay, and then we're gonna scoop out some rice. Get up these veggies, put them in the bowl. I'm gonna have extra rice, I already know, so we're gonna put it in there. Excuse me pointing around with this, cool. And then we're gonna top it with some fish. Alright guys, there you have it. Fish, veggies, and rice. And some beer. I'm gonna go eat. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'd like to keep making cooking videos. This was actually pretty fun. And I have to cook anyway to survive. So yeah, comment down below what you guys are having for dinner tonight. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.